So one of the things we talk about a lot with Nick Sirianni is he probably doesn't get the credit he deserves for, being either an offensive mind or where we talk about some guys like McVay, et cetera, or some of the other things that are like tangible. It's always intangibles, connecting. And that's a great thing too. Don't get me wrong. But for you, and I remember when things started off 2-5 2 years ago and the plant speech and all that, and to a man, flower speech. Yes. to a man, you guys, the vets, I mean like you and BG and Fletcher Cox, et cetera, were like, trust me, this guy, we believe in this.
Yeah.
And it didn't come off like the usual BS that sometimes you hear. What is it about Sirianni that molds you guys and motivates you guys?
Well, one, it's incredibly important to him. And he's yes, I think he is more of an offensive expert than he probably gets credit for. But he's not the boy wonder, offensive specialist, defensive specialist. I think what really makes him unique is he's a workhorse, man. He's always trying to get better. He's communicating constantly. He's in all of the meeting rooms. He's fully aware of what's happening to the extent of like maybe a micromanager, but he allows his coaches to coach and he doesn't micromanage. He toes that line really well of, I know everything everybody's doing, but I'm also letting my guys and players do what they do best and facilitating this whole thing. I think the best head coaches have to be that. They have to be managers of people. They have to be the guys that facilitate an environment that is that promotes growth and creativity and elite level. And I think he does that. He does that in spades. He's one of the best I've been around, and I've been around some really good coaches. I really have, even in college. His team meetings, I don't say this lightly, probably the most productive team meetings I've ever been in an NFL like locker room. They are pointed. There's a theme to each one. A lot of them are the same theme. I mean, it's football. We're going to be accountable. We're going to work hard. We're going to
no turnovers.
Yeah, exactly. You find ways to dress it up and to make it fresh and get guys to listen. And he does that. Mm-hmm. And, he shows plays where guys screw up in the team meeting. And I think that's important, and then at the same time, he shows plays where that same guy who might've just had a bad play, well, now he's going to be praised for having a good play. Mm-hmm. So there's not like a imbalance. We're not just out here to rip you guys. Right. We want to celebrate when we do things great, and we want to be accountable and fix things when we do them wrong. And I think that he just, he does a great job with it, man. He's very on top of situational ball, which is extremely important for a head coach. He is very good at what he does, and he's very driven, and, the energy on a daily basis that, motivates guys and pushes guys. He might not have had the best initial press conference or speech in the fans' eyes, but when you feel all that other stuff, man, you can get behind a flower speech when the guy's in your, got nonstop energy all day, every day, and he puts his heart and soul into it. That metaphor works.